Magnum Big C is the world's cleanest, 100% pharmaceutical-grade creatine formula. Finally, a fat-burning creatine that guarantees no water weight. Let's begin with the 4 incredible sources of pharmaceutical-grade creatine. Our creatine isolate is the world's purest, most isolated form of creatine available. Being so pure and bioavailable means more creatine is synthesized in the liver and kidneys, transported through the blood, and taken up by muscle tissue. Low-grade creatine is less absorbable and generally has a high sodium content, resulting in more creatine pooling in the gut or around muscle tissue, causing a puffy, bloated look. We have isolated the creatine molecule so far from monohydrate that we 100% guarantee no water weight and perfect absorption. If you see a drop of water weight from Big C, we'll give you your money back. Creatine pyruvate is creatine bound to pyruvic acid. We use the pyruvic acid as a secondary shuttling system to force creatine into your cells in a different way than creatine isolate. Pyruvic acid is responsible for the ignition of your Krebs cycle, your body's energy production on a cellular level, and has a direct impact on ATP production, the explosive energy needed for weightlifting and explosive body movements. Creatine AKG is creatine bound to alpha-ketoglutarate. Tricreatine malate is creatine bound to malic acid. Both AKG and malic acid are also involved in the Krebs cycle as an intermediate substance, so they're able to easily enter the muscle cells and bring creatine along with them. Both are more water soluble than creatine alone, eliminate the possibility of gastric discomfort, and are more efficient at ramping up your ATP cycle. It has always been common knowledge that to properly transport creatine into muscle cells more effectively, a huge insulin spike must be present. Ergo the reason for mixing it with white grape juice or huge heaping scoops of dextrose. Forget the low-calorie diet or any hope of having abs. This is why Russian tarragon is my favorite ingredient in Big C. Our clinically tested dose of Russian tarragon acts the same way that 70 grams of dextrose does in transporting creatine into your muscle cells, with no insulin spike. It shuttles the creatine right where you want it, and you can keep your abs too. The net effect with our pharmaceutical grade sources of creatine, with their Krebs cycle intermediary bound transport agents, is harder, tighter muscles with 0 water weight. More strength, more reps, and with none of the side effects normally associated with creatine supplementation. But we wanted to take it one step further. We added ginseng and astragalus because we have an incredible study that showed these 2 ingredients, mixed with creatine in these exact doses, yields an increase in fat burning of 10% when compared to taking creatine alone. This makes Big C the best creatine formula for not just keeping your abs, but getting your abs to come in better, fuller, and cleaner. We look forward to hearing how Magnum Big C changed how you feel about creatine and how it got you your hardest, leanest muscular gains yet.